So here's a question that nobody asks when a crypto exchange gives you a bonus. An exchange is a business and a business needs revenue. So why would they hand money back to you for free? Of course, they are not doing it for charity. There's always a business reason behind it. And once you get that reason, you will exactly understand how these exchanges really work. So now let's flip the perspective. Now let's assume that you are not the customer. You actually own an exchange. You got the servers, security, staff, and customer support to pay for. And you don't want people to just sign up and vanish. You actually want them to use your platform. One big revenue source in your exchange is obviously when people trade, when people buy and sell, you earn trading fees. But for that to work, you need activity, you need liquidity in the exchange. That means you actually need buyers and sellers showing up to your exchange. Think of it like building the most beautiful mall in the city. Great locations, hundreds of stores, but nobody walks in. Impressive to look at, but the real problem is economical. And that's exactly why exchanges compete with lower fees, referral programs, VIP perks, deposit bonuses, etc, etc, etc. It's the same idea as a credit card giving you reward points and an airline giving you miles. That means they are not randomly giving away value. They are spending money because they expect it to bring back more activity than the cost itself. So this brings me to the live campaign that is happening up in the Darkex exchange. The headlines look simple, 50% deposit bonus, but if you open the actual terms, the headline barely tells the story. This isn't like deposit your money and get 50% back. Two things have to line up: your net deposit and your futures trading volume. Net deposit just means your deposit minus your withdrawal. For example, you deposit 1000, you withdraw 400, your net deposit is 600. Then the campaign pays against qualifying for futures volume. For example, $100 net deposit and a $5,000 futures volume gives you $30 as a bonus. And if you push to $1,000 net deposit and a trading volume of 1 million, it gives you 500 USDT as a bonus. And the top tier, $5,000 in the net deposit and 5 million in the futures volume gives you $2,500. And obviously it's not cumulative. You get the highest tier you qualify for. Not every tier adds up. So let me remind you again, whatever I'm saying here is not a financial advice. So make sure before investing your money into the market, you consult your own financial advisor. And also let me tell you that the bigger reward doesn't mean that you need to trade more just to reach it. Futures trading carries real risk. More trading means more exposure and more potential losses. Few more details worth knowing: the campaign resets every 14 days. Nothing carries over between cycles. And bonus doesn't mean it's a cash in your pocket. It is credited as a future bonus. You cannot transfer or withdraw. You can trade with that bonus amount and make the profit, and then you can transfer or withdraw. And also the bonus expires after 7 days after it's being credited to you. And one more thing, not all volume counts. Trades closed in 300 seconds or less plus wash trading or self trading can be excluded from the calculation. So back to our original question, why do exchanges give bonuses? Because underneath the marketing headline, it is actually customer acquisition and retention strategy. You get incentives with conditions attached. The business gets an active user. So next time you see a promo, Darkex or anything else, don't ask how much I can get. Ask what's required. What counts as a deposit? Does anything reset? Can I actually withdraw it? When does it actually expire? And does this even make sense for the risk I was already comfortably taking? And as for the Darkex campaign we use today, it's built around net deposit and future volume milestones with the top listed reward of 2,500 USDT. And it is available for new users who complete their KYC and qualify before the campaign gets over. So I'll be leaving the official links and information below. So read the full terms and risk disclosure before actually deciding whether it is perfect for you. So that's all for today's video, guys. I'll be meeting you guys in the next one. Until then, take care. Goodbye.